Nobody wants the exaggerated image of Charlie Kirk to outshine the real person, because the real Charlie, the man behind the media caricature, was so much more significant. The media once painted him as a sharp-tongued young orator, famous for his fiery college debates, but that was just the surface. Now, with whispers about Lance Twiggs and a lightning-fast indictment, it's clear there's more to this story than meets the eye. A mystery is hiding in plain sight, and at the heart of it all is Charlie Kirk's wife, Erika Kirk. Once seen as a grieving widow, she's now the center of a storm. She's no longer just a symbol of loss, she's a key figure in a narrative taking unpredictable twists. As rumors turned into suspicions, the internet exploded. Comments, analyses, and debates flooded every platform. Then came Candace Owens, not just to comment, but to set the world on fire. Every word she spoke was a spark, forcing people to pay attention, to question, to doubt. From that moment, the story changed. It wasn't just about what happened to Charlie Kirk anymore. It was about the person who stood by his side and the secrets she might be hiding. Could betrayal have been right there, smiling next to him, unnoticed until it was too late? 4 weeks ago, on September 10, 2025, a shocking event at Utah Valley University shook the world. Charlie Kirk, the 31-year-old founder of Turning Point USA and a bold conservative voice, fell victim to a sniper's bullet. At 12:20 p.m., during a Q&A session for his American Comeback Tour, a single shot from 142 yards away, fired from the roof of the nearby Losi Center, struck him in the neck. The auditorium erupted in chaos. People hit the floor, some ran, others grabbed their phones to capture the horrifying moment. The clip spread like wildfire across TikTok, X, and YouTube. By 12:47 p.m., Timpanogos Regional Hospital pronounced Charlie dead. Justice for Charlie started trending, and that night became the biggest mystery in social media history. But this was just the beginning. Charlie Kirk's death wasn't just a tragedy, it became a puzzle, growing more complex with every new revelation. Police quickly named 22-year-old Tyler Robinson as the suspect. A Utah State University dropout studying electrical engineering, Tyler was arrested in Provo after a 33-hour manhunt. His parents, spotting him on TV, tipped off authorities, saying he was mentally unstable. Evidence included a WWI-era Mauser 98 rifle registered to Tyler, found wrapped in a towel near woods by the school. His DNA was on the trigger. Bullet casings bore anti-fascist phrases like Bella Ciao and gaming taunts like, "Hey, fascist." Catch. Tyler had texted a relative, "I had the chance to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." Discord post revealed his fixation on Charlie's anti-LGBTQ+ rhetoric. On September 16th, Tyler faced 7 felony counts: murder, weapons violations, obstruction, and child endangerment. Prosecutors called it a lone act, no accomplices. Tyler pleaded not guilty with his next hearing set for October 30th, 2025. But the story doesn't end there. The investigation moved fast, but it raised more questions than answers. Security at UVU was light. A few campus officers, no rooftop surveillance. Police Chief Jeff Long admitted to shortcomings, citing budget constraints. Witnesses claimed they saw a modern rifle, not the antique Mauser. Evidence photos were blurry, some reportedly damaged in transit. No rooftop camera footage existed. The FBI called it a blind spot. A leaked memo suggested the ballistics report was sealed. Many noticed Tyler seemed to know Charlie's exact schedule, event logistics, and even escape routes. Prosecutors dismissed conspiracy theories, noting Charlie's events were public, posted on X. But the question lingered. How did someone like Tyler get such precise intel? Footage showed Tyler moving with eerie calm. No panic, no rush, just precision, like it was rehearsed. #Utah cover-up began trending. People demanded, was he alone, or did someone guide him? Meanwhile, Charlie's widow, 36-year-old Erika Kirk, former Miss Arizona USA podcaster and clothing brand owner, stepped into the spotlight. Hours after the hospital announcement, she faced cameras with her 2 young children. Her voice was steady. Charlie fought for his faith, and now he's with his savior. At the massive September 21st memorial at State Farm Stadium, she held her head high, thanked first responders, and vowed to carry on Charlie's mission. But something felt off to many. No tears, no trembling, just perfect composure. Her social media, once full of family photos, went silent. Then came her first post. "You have no idea what fire you lit in this woman." It was shared 1.2 million times, sparking hashtag Erika knows and hashtag Kirk cover-up hashtags. Courage or a cryptic warning? Nobody's sure. Erika's calm fueled suspicion. Neighbors in Arizona whispered about late-night arguments at the Kirk home, talk of money and TPUSA funds. A source claimed Charlie's parents cut contact with Erika, calling her grief rehearsed. Some TPUSA staff defended her, saying she was shielding her kids from the media storm. Others questioned her silence. Why no personal stories about her husband? Her State Farm Stadium speech focused on Charlie's faith, America, and allies like Trump and J.D. Vance, but not their marriage or love. A viral X post summed it up. Candace showed us the real Charlie. Erika showed us Charlie, the brand. That line split the public in two. Then came Candace Owens, a human hurricane. Once TPUS's director of urban engagement, ousted from the Daily Wire in 2024 for anti-Israel views, she now runs the second biggest podcast on Spotify. After Charlie's death, she didn't just mourn, she declared war. On her podcast, Tears Streaming, she said, "Charlie wasn't the arrogant jerk the media made him out to be. He was warm, funny, honest to his core." She shared old photos, backstage laughs, scribbling notes with markers that racked up 6 million views. Hashtag Real Charlie Kirk trended. Fans shared memories. In 2018, he came to our school, didn't just speak, he prayed with us. Charlie stopped for every fan, no matter who. But Candace wasn't done. On Instagram Live, she broke down, voice cracking, "This wasn't some kid acting alone." Someone showed him the way. The FBI jumped to conclusions too fast. She called Tyler a pawn, claimed a modern rifle was used, mentioned a power outage, and hinted at a female accomplice whose footage was suppressed. She named a billionaire, Bill Amen, who allegedly pressured Charlie in the Hamptons to soften his Israel stance. Amen hit back on X, sharing friendly messages with Charlie. Candace dismissed it. If you're innocent, you don't need to prove it. No Bill Amen tied to TPUC exists, likely a mix-up with names like Larry Ellison. Candace mentioned Tyler's ex, Lance Twiggs, a transgender man who reportedly told police Tyler was obsessed with Charlie. But no Lance Twiggs appears in records. It's likely a social media rumor, tangled with Tyler's mother's statement about his obsession. Candace called Tyler's statement scripted and questioned his silence. But Tyler's quiet is standard. Lawyers' orders until the hearing. Erika's absence from the September 20th memorial fueled Candace's fire. Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, and Vivek Ramaswamy spoke, but no one addressed Candace's claims. TPUSA insiders whispered that Charlie and Erika had drifted apart, her views too extreme. Pastor Rob McCoy backed Erika, saying Charlie wouldn't want this fight. Laura Loomer called Candace an attention-seeking lunatic, but Candace shot back, "Never let anyone stop you from asking questions." Tucker's memorial speech called Charlie a warrior of faith, but ended chillingly. Some truths died with him. Half the audience fell silent. The other half whispered on social media. Joe Rogan poured gas on the flames. On his podcast, WAC 2378 E2382, he called the investigation weird. An old rifle, selective leaks, it feels like a theater. In broad daylight with hundreds watching and nobody saw a thing. Number Utah cover-up went global in 3 hours. Candace seized the moment, dropping a video. "Let's talk about the real Charlie Kirk." Her voice was low, raw. He built TPUSA from nothing at 18, a college dropout challenging a system nobody dared touch. He could laugh under pressure, sit for hours guiding a lost student. She shared unedited photos, her and Charlie backstage laughing, 6 million views in 12 hours. One user wrote, "Charlie prayed with us." Another, He stopped for every fan. Candace posted, "They can control the narrative, but not the memories." She insisted her fight wasn't against Erika, but to protect Charlie's true image. The public didn't see it that simply. On September 18th, Erika became TPUSA's CEO. The board called it Charlie's wish, but the speed raised eyebrows. Alleged transition strategy emails quoted an executive. "Erika understands the new direction." Unverified. No mass board resignations were confirmed. Rumors of missing millions in TPUSA funds swirled, but no audit surfaced. Charlie's parents' silence and distance from Erika fueled speculation. A source claimed they questioned TPUSA's finances, but no evidence emerged. Candace hinted at shady books, but without proof, it stayed gossip. Erika's tributes were cold, controlled. Her State Farm Stadium speech hit Charlie's mission: faith, America, Trump's movement, but skipped Charlie the husband, the father. A viral X post nailed it. Candace showed us Charlie, the person. Erika showed us Charlie, the brand. It split the public. Erika, the symbol of poise and power. Candace, a fire of rebellion and emotion. It became an underground war in conservative circles. Erika's embrace with Trump, when Charlie received the posthumous Presidential Medal of Freedom, went viral. TikTok body language experts called it overly intimate, but it was political theater. Erika's Romanian roots and her mother's alleged NSA ties were dragged into honeypot theories, but no proof surfaced. Her Romanian Angels is a faith-based aid group, not a front. TPUSA's website featured Erika smiling before an American flag, vowing to carry on Charlie's legacy. But Charlie's pro-Israel stance, which he allegedly wanted to soften, grew louder. New donors, whom Charlie reportedly distrusted, joined the organization. Legacy or takeover? The internet called it a power grab. Candace claimed Tyler knew Charlie's schedule and escape route. Prosecutors dismissed it. Charlie's events were public on X. Tyler's calm, lack of panic, was rehearsed to Candace, but it could reflect mental state or training. In a video, Candace juxtaposed Erika's speech with Charlie's prayers. Cold versus warm. 12 million views. Caption: "Which is the truth?" It was a war between two women, one stoic, one raw. A TikTok video overlaid Candace's voice on Erika's prayer speech. "I won't let the real Charlie be buried in lies." 5 million views. Erika betrayal and Candace truth trended. Glenn Beck urged calm. Charlie would want unity, not doubt. Smaller podcasters backed Candace with titles like "What Tapusa Doesn't Want You to Know" and "The Woman Behind the Throne." Erika appeared at a TPUSA gala, her kids beside her, calm under a yellow spotlight. Charlie dedicated his life to his cause. "I'll continue it," she said. The audience clapped, but online people heard a void, not faith. Social media turned it into a spy thriller. Every glance, smile, pause was dissected. Grief became a spectacle. Charlie Kirk's death is no longer just a murder. It's a battle of memory and power. The October 30th hearing may bring answers. Was Tyler alone? Did the FBI hide something? Is Erika's calm a mother's strength or a mask? Is Candace seeking truth or fueled by anger? What do you think? Is Candace uncovering reality or turning pain into drama? Comment, share, raise your voice for #JusticeForCharlie. The truth is still waiting. Is still waiting. Is